The following message is for a certain someone watching this video.
Wow, imagine flying planes. Nerd no life.
Man, shut your shut the fuck up before I knock your.
Hi everyone, I have been waiting to make this video for a very long time now. However, I have delayed this video so that I could understand the aircraft and its functions. And after many days of struggling, I am now confident to say I am a 14-year-old pilot. Now, there are some issues. The flight simulator I'm using is Aerofly FS 2021. Now, keep in mind, this is the 2021 version, but I couldn't afford the 2022 version, which has cold and dark for even more planes. Now, the cold and dark feature is basically a plane in a shutdown state. So right here, we're gonna spawn in our cold and dark state right here. Okay, so here is the cold and dark we have right now. So there's a lot of flaws with this cold and dark, but we will introduce them to you guys later. Now for now, to start up the plane, we're gonna grab out our checklist, which I have on my second screen, and grab out my flight plan just for later. Alright, let's do the cockpit preparation checklist. Okay, battery. Let's set the battery to be on right here. Okay, external powers on, IRS align. IRS are aligned. Now electrical hydraulic pumps. Okay, electrical hydraulic pumps. Fuel pumps set to on. Okay, fuel pumps on. Engine generator on and fault. Hot air it's on. Engine anti-ice, let's go over to the anti-ice, it's off. Okay, emergency lights, we're gonna go over to our emergency lights, pull it up and arm. It's very hard for mobile. Cabin signs set to on, and no smoking sign to auto. Okay, nav and logo lights. Okay, let's head over to the pedestal right here. Now our parking brake is set, our flaps is verified to be up, spoilers disarmed, engine masters are off, engine mode selector is at normal, engine thrust is at idle, transponder code, now so we'll set that to standby, which it already is on standby. Radio communications already tuned in, frequencies already set. Okay, now we're gonna head over to the MCDU flight management displays. We're gonna go over to our initials, and this is where the design flaws come in. Now, as you can see, look at the cost index and the CRZ flight for the people who don't know, that's cruising altitude, and you can see it's not highlighted in blue. Is because you can't put anything in there. Seriously, it's a very big design flaw for the aerofly FS 2021, but we're just gonna roll along with it. Okay, now our flight number today is 525. That's my birthday, by the way, and we will be flying from LSGG, which I'll type in LSGG/EGLL. Now you see, I have typed our destination and our origin, and once I actually go and put it into our waypoints, it only puts in our origin. It's just a very bad design flaw, but we're just gonna pretend we actually put in the destination. I can't really do anything much about it, it's just a flaw and a glitch. Okay, gonna go in our duration. Now I still can't put any waypoints. You have to manually go to the navigation area and set your own flight plan. You cannot do it through the flight management computer, which sucks so bad, I tell you, in the 2021 version. I mean, IPAX, you can sponsor me and give me the 2022 version for free, but I don't know. Since we cannot do much, we can just go over to the little V1, our speed preparations. Okay, our V1 will be 136. Okay, our rotation will be 148. Hold on, that's V2. Okay, V2 will be 180. Okay, and wavy rotate 148. Okay, our rotate speed. Okay, yeah, I cannot do much with the flight management computer now. As much as I want to, the flight management computer now will be completely useless. We are going to do the before start checklist. Okay, fueling confirmed to be on. And yes, they are on chocks. Now chocks are these things on the ground that helps keep your landing gears on place in your parking spot. So we don't have ground crew, not even air traffic control in this flight simulator, which is another big design flaw, but we can't control it. Okay, chocks, let's just confirm it to be removed. Taxi cones, let's pretend it's already removed. Now we're gonna go to the APU, our master battery right here. Now people call it the butt of the plane. The haha, very funny. The plane farted. Wow, APU. Wow, very funny, man. You got the whole chat laughing. Right now we're gonna go over to the APU's panel, and our flap is confirmed to be open. We're gonna go over to the APU start stop. Okay, we're gonna watch the APU spool up a little bit, which we will do here. Okay, now our APU is stable. We're gonna go over to the APU bleed and turn that. Now our external powers will set that to off. Okay, off. Now our main source of power is coming from our auxiliary power unit, the APU. Then we're gonna confirm that our doors are closed. We're gonna head over to our door section. And yes, all our doors are closed. We can set up our beacon light. Okay, right there. Okay, next we're gonna go to the pushback and engine start checklist. Now since we are already parked on the front side of the ramp, we don't need pushback, so we're just gonna continue for our engine start checklist. Okay, now engine start, pushback, we don't need that yet. Ground communication, we don't have ground crew, so we'll just pretend we already have it. Now our right side will be verified to be clear, at least I think. Okay, our right side is clear. Now our parking brake must be set. Okay, clear. We are clear to set our ignition. Okay, ignition start. Engine 2 start. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do the same steps with our engine 1. Now engine 1 start. Okay, put in our transponder code right here. Okay, we don't know what to put. We're just gonna put 0546. It's just a random code since we don't have air traffic control. Now our engine 1 is slowly spooling up. Okay, our engine 1 is stable. We're gonna head over to our after start checklist. Engine and wing anti-ice as required. No, we're not in cold conditions. APU bleed off. APU bleed off. Okay, APU master, let's set that to off. Okay, pitch trim, we don't really need that actually. Engine mode selector, we'll set that to normal, which we will do here. Okay, spoilers, we'll set that to the arm position. Now our flaps will be set to 2 because of the short runway. Flaps 2. And rudder trim, which we don't need that as well. Flight controls, we're gonna do our flight control check. Head over to our flight controls right here. Okay, rudder, full left, full right. Okay, set the elevators, full up, full down. Okay, now let's test our ailerons. Full left, full right. Alright, our flight control seems to be working normally. Now before taxi checklist actually. Okay, head over to our taxi lights right here. Set it to the taxi position. Okay, now taxi lights are on. Taxi clearance given. We don't need that because we don't have air traffic control. Now our parking brake will be still set first, and our auto brake will be to the max position. Okay, auto brakes are on max. Now our takeoff config, we will test that. Okay, takeoff config seems to be working normally. Okay, just gonna do a little bit more check real quick. Gonna turn off the electrical hydraulic pump right now. Okay, we're gonna set the wing lights because why not? Okay, before taxi checklist complete, we are going to set our initial altitude and our initial heading. Okay, Okay, we're gonna climb to 7,000. Our heading will be set to 281. Okay, now we're gonna release our parking brake and we will taxi via Charlie. Okay, what's our flight number again? We are on what is this again? Okay, Swiss. Okay, Swiss Air 525. Clear the taxi via Charlie. Taxi runway 28 left. Okay, we're gonna put in our throttles to 20% in 1. Now we're gonna follow along our taxi. Now I cannot really monitor my speed properly, so I gotta make sure we are in a stable speed. Now as you can see my altimeter, the place where we see the altitude, you're going to make sure it's aligned with the center line right here so you can make a perfect taxi. Gonna set the throttles to be idle first. We're going too fast. Okay, going to align it real quick. You see with mobile it's very hard, but if you have rudder pedals it will be easier. You see now our altimeter is aligned with the center line, so it will be manually adjusted. Now you can see we just need a few minor adjustments and our main gear will be, our main nose wheel will be aligned with the center line. So we're gonna head back into the cockpit and move a little bit to the side, and I'm sure it should be good. Now we're going too slow, gonna continue to 20% in 1. We have like a few turboprops here. Is that an Air Asia Dash 8? That's one nice looking Dash 8 actually. An American airline turboprop. It looks like an ATR. The ATR is like a very nice turboprop. I don't like it, but yeah, it's nice. Okay, over there we have a few more private jets. We have a Citation right there. We have some Learjet. That's a Learjet right there. Damn. Okay, we are approaching our holding point. Gonna set in the brakes a little bit. Oh, RIP frame rate. Okay. Now soon we're gonna align with our runway 28 left. Alright, before takeoff checklist, gonna set the parking brake first. Okay. Before takeoff checklist, TCAS set it to we're gonna head in the first officer seat because it's more clear. Okay, before takeoff checklist, TCAS set it to the, okay, set it to the alt preparation. Okay, now next is the engine mode selector. It's already on normal. Flaps already at 2. Spoilers, it's already armed. Okay, spoilers armed. Taxi lights, we're gonna set it to the takeoff configuration. Okay, I'm gonna set it there. Landing lights on. Our strobes to be on. Our runway turn off lights are on. And what else? Okay, next is the brake fans. They are off. Okay, brake fans are off. Next be our sliding tables to be closed. External lights, we already did that. Okay, before takeoff checklist complete. Okay, now we're gonna pretend we alert the air traffic control. Now this is Swiss Air 525, clear to line runway 28 left. Okay, now we're gonna pretend we got a reply. You're just gonna straight to our taxi right there. Okay, 20% in 1. Okay. We have a master caution. I'm gonna check that later. Okay, we're just gonna align here a little bit. Set it to idle. Gonna set the parking brake wheel. Hold on, no. Why the parking brake? Okay, just gonna brake a little bit. Now we're gonna deal with this master caution first. Okay, landing elevator fault. Okay, we have a fault in the elevators. I'm a good pilot. I don't see anything wrong with that. If you're a real pilot, don't ignore that. But right now, I'm very overwhelmed by recording this video. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue with this. Okay, we're gonna alert our cabin. Cabin, prepare for takeoff. We'll verify our preparation, parking brake. We're just gonna ignore that weird master caution right there. I don't even understand what that is. Actually, I just realized we did not did a fire test. The checklist did not write a fire test. I'll probably leave a link in the description for the checklist if you guys are curious. Now we are going to take off. Okay, Swiss Air 525, clear for takeoff. Okay, Swiss Air 525. Alright. Okay, we're going to put in the throttle slowly, 15%. Okay, now set it to the flex position. Okay, asking for toga. Okay, I can't see the V1. Okay, I can now. Okay, hold on, remain the center line. Okay, V1, rotate. Okay, positive rate is gear up. Gear up, hold on. Okay, gear up. Alright, now our gears are slowly coming up. We're gonna continue on our current pitch. Okay, we are approaching overspeed. Going to slow down real quick. Okay, set the auto throttles. Okay, I'm just gonna start the outro now. I'll give control to our first officer. You have control now. Alright, thank you guys for watching my quick tutorial for the A320 cold and dark startup. Now, trust me, just now that warning was quite serious. I just ignored it because I'm pretty like overwhelmed with this video. If you're an actual airline pilot, don't ignore any warnings. Stay focused in your job. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this video. And next video, I'll probably do a full flight and I'll explain the 777, which is my favorite aircraft. Seriously, it's my favorite aircraft. Now, first officer is a John Cena right here. Thank you, John Cena, for flying with us. And yeah, thank you for coming on this journey. I'll see you guys on the next video.